Hello, and this is another Man the Capstan Exhibit Insight, and we have here with us today some English flintlock pistols. We have some dueling pistols right up front, these two guys here, and on the top right we have a blunderbuss, also using a flintlock mechanism. You can see the wide mouth barrel there, which is quite typical of a blunderbuss. And we'll get some close-up detail of these guys here. These English dueling pistols are meant to be a replica, they're all replica pistols, mind you, of Hadley pistols, which were incredibly popular in the 18th century. Not really quite spelt the same. I wonder if there's a reason for that. Really nice replica pistols. They look like the real thing. You can see the scroll work here on the English pistols. And we got London there, and that's of course where Hadley was from. And we have on the blunderbuss the wide mouth barrel, which is typical of that type of firearm. And the flintlock mechanism, of course, was invented in the 17th century. It replaced the wheel lock and the matchlock mechanism, and preceded percussion technology, which was a little bit more sophisticated. The way these worked here, if we could have our Vanna White pick up a pistol for us. There's our mechanism right there. You can see it quite clearly. What we would do is we would take a powder charge, which was often a paper cartridge. We would tear that open, and we would dump most of it into the barrel right there, and the bullet would follow. And then we would take our ramrod, which is for show, but if it wasn't, we would take that out there and we would ram home the charge. And then we would actually prime the rifle, charge the rifle, or I should say pistol, and that would entail putting some finely ground powder on the flash pan, which our Vanna White can point to with her finger. There we go. Then we would cock the pistol back. Once that has been done, we can do a full cock on that. Then we'd take our flash pan cover and seal it tight, and that would protect the charge from the elements. And then pulling the trigger would cause the flint to strike home, which would ignite the charge on the flash pan, which would ignite the charge inside the weapon, which would cause the bullet to propel outwards from the barrel, hopefully connect with my enemy, and win the day. As you can tell, there was a lot of effort involved in actually arming these weapons, which meant that in most cases they were one-shot deals. Once you were done, they were either effective bludgeoning weapons, or you'd toss her aside and draw your sword and close for melee. As percussion technology developed, you might be 2 or 3 more shots, as the actual priming process was a lot easier to do. You still needed to do the whole bullet and wadding bit, but it did streamline the process a little bit. We'll be wearing these pistols at tall ships, which will be quite fun. Great authentic new additions for Man the Capstan.
Call all hands to man the capstan, see the cable run down clear.